You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the Polygon. At Weather Call, we make the Polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
This is the weather briefing. This is for Tuesday morning, the 7th of May. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather somewhat unsettled for the next couple of days with a chance of a thunderstorm from time to time, but a fairly decent chunk of the day today and tomorrow will likely be dry. Thunderstorms should be more active on Thursday with a cold front approaching. So kind of a complex forecast here. Let's go right to the upper air look early this morning. And this is where we stand. We have that negative tilt shortwave that's rotating up into the high plains in the upper Midwest. That's the one that brought these severe storms to parts of Oklahoma and Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas overnight. Storms ongoing there. The closest rain to Alabama this morning, northern Arkansas and parts of Missouri. That's what's left of the MCS, the mesoscale convective system that came through Kansas and Oklahoma, producing a few tornadoes there last night. So temperatures this morning more like summertime. Many spots are in the 70s. In fact, most spots are in the 70s. We've got Birmingham at 73, Mobile a balmy 75 to start the day. Highs mid to upper 80s in most spots today, but a few locations may be touching 90. Here's our watch warning map this morning, and we've got a tornado watch for parts of eastern Oklahoma, northern Arkansas, eastern Missouri. And again, that's for the leftover part of that line segment that came through Kansas and Oklahoma late last night. Some wind issues up north and a few winter weather advisories for parts of Colorado and Montana. So here's the convective outlook today, the severe weather outlook. There is an enhanced risk well to the north of Alabama. Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Columbus, Ohio, where the better dynamics will be. For Alabama, there is a low-end marginal risk of severe storms today. North of a line from near Jackson to about Rockford and Heflin. The area is in dark green on that map. And understand there's going to be a lot of places with no rain at all today, but where storms do form this afternoon and tonight, they could be strong with a chance of small hail and strong gusty winds. So this is tomorrow. We have an enhanced risk that's level 3 out of 5. From the northeastern corner of Texas into much of Kentucky and northern Tennessee. In Alabama, there is a level 2 out of 5 risk, down to near Birmingham, a level 1 out of 5 risk, down to near Demopolis, Clanton, and Roanoke. And understand this outlook extends through 7 a.m. Thursday. And the air becomes really unstable tomorrow. If we see a storm tomorrow afternoon, they could be strong. Then most likely an organized batch of storms coming in here late tomorrow night into Thursday morning, and those could be strong. And the main threat coming from hail and strong winds, the better wind profiles needed for tornadoes north and west of the state. And then this is after 7 a.m. Thursday. We have a level 2 out of 5 risk over the southern third of the state, a level 1 out of 5 risk for the rest of Alabama. And again, during the day Thursday, with this cold front slowly coming in, we'll have the chance of a few showers and storms. The main threat, hail, strong straight-line winds. We just don't see at the moment the needed parameters in place for tornado problems here. Here's the broader risk on Thursday. The risk runs from Texas all the way up the Atlantic coast. So rain for the next 7 days. The bulk of this will be between now and Thursday night. 1 to 2 inches for the northern two-thirds of the state. Rain amounts under 1 inch in South Alabama. So let's kind of walk you through all this. Kind of a complex deal here. This is the GFS, model fans. The 06E run valid today at 4. Big upper low that's over the Dakotas and Montana. Down below that, we've got one surface low near Chicago, a secondary surface low that's southeast of Shreveport. And let's go right to the high-resolution HER model, valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And again, you can see a few thunderstorms over parts of north and west Alabama. So thunderstorms will likely form during the peak of the heating process on the outflow of the storms we have this morning to the north and west. And they could pack a punch. They could be strong. They could produce maybe some small hail and strong gusty winds, much like the storms we saw Sunday afternoon. So a chance of scattered storms this afternoon and tonight. Otherwise, partly sunny today with highs in the mid to upper 80s. So this is tomorrow. A surface low is southeast of St. Louis. And we heat up. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds with temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90. And the air becomes very unstable. This is the surface-based Cape on Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock. And you can see many spots are showing Cape values here in excess of 2,500 joules per kilogram over the northern half of the state. And again, like we've talked about, we see this almost every day in the summer. But in the summer, we don't have dynamic support for storms, just the heating. But with the little dynamic support, keep in mind any storms that do form tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening could be very strong. And again, maybe some hail and strong winds. Now, having said that, the high-resolution HURRD just not showing much because of a cap. And it keeps much of the day tomorrow dry. So again, a mix of sun and clouds, highs upper 80s to near 90. If a storm forms tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, they could be very strong, and that's a big if, and a decent chunk of the day will likely be dry. So let's go to Thursday morning at 7 o'clock, and this is the high-res NAM, the 3-kilometer NAM, showing an organized batch of storms pushing into North Alabama. So, and I think that's a pretty high-confidence forecast. We'll see an organized batch of storms after midnight tomorrow night into Thursday morning. And again, with those storms, the main concern coming from strong straight-line winds and hail. Again, the profiles needed for a tornado just seem to be setting up north and west of the state. But as always, we'll watch the radar closely. This is still tornado season here. And we might see a few additional showers or storms Thursday afternoon or Thursday night as the front itself pushes in here. But by then, the atmosphere should be worked over a good bit. So I'd say the better chance of any strong to severe storms would most likely be Thursday morning. And we'll still be in the 80s. And then Friday, a good push of cool air begins to come in here. Now, the GFS on this run, it's showing some evidence that showers could linger Friday over the eastern and southern counties. We're going to discount that for now and indicate just a clearing sky with any showers mainly over the southern third of the state Friday. And for North Alabama, the high Friday in the 70s. Saturday should be a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine. We start the day in the low 50s, and some spots over North Alabama could be in the 40s to start the day. And we all know we're not going to see many more mornings like that before the long, hot summer gets here. The high Saturday will be in the mid to upper 70s, just really, really nice. Sunday looks good. The GFS in agreement now with the European, showing a dry day. Again, lows in the 50s, highs in the 70s. Monday looks dry. Will be close to 80. And let's go to a week from today. This is Tuesday, May 14th, an upper low that's off to the west. Evidence there could be a few showers near the Gulf Coast on Tuesday of next week, but the rest of the state dry. Let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday of next week, the 16th of May. A northerly flow aloft and evidence maybe a few scattered showers, but probably not that many. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean is the green line, now between 3 and 4 inches, and that's some good May rain if we can get that. That's the rain expected between now and the 22nd of May. Temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. Mid to upper 80s today, tomorrow, and Thursday, then 70s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then mostly low 80s for next week. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance in the house. This is for May 14th through May 20th. Temperatures near average here across the Deep South. Now we go back and look at that tornadic supercell that came into parts of Oklahoma last night. And this was northwest of Tulsa. And pretty rough ride here. This is Barnsdall, Oklahoma. Classic hook, velocity couplet, and there's just a lot of damage. Of course, we won't really know how bad it is until the first light of day this morning. And that thing came up toward Bartlesville, Oklahoma. I don't know about Bartlesville, but it was in an occlusion phase at that point. But certainly Barnsdall, Oklahoma, again, which is northwest of Tulsa, taking a direct hit. That's a fairly small town, but and I don't know about injuries or fatalities. I've seen a lot of conflicting reports, but we'll know much more at the first light of day. But other than that, the storms were rough in Oklahoma last night, but it could have been worse. I'll put it that way. But that was certainly a rough ride for our friends there. Headed down to the Wiregrass today. Going down to Dothan. See my friends at the Houston County Career Academy. Tomorrow, Pleasant Valley School in Calhoun County, not too far from Jacksonville. Thursday, Mount Olive Elementary School in North Jefferson County. And then Friday, it's up in Blount County. We'll be at Hayden Primary School. And then it's a book signing Saturday. We are in Trussville. And this is going to be a weather radio programming event, book signing all in one. We're going to have some folks there from the National Weather Service to program weather radios. We'll be there with the books, weather dweeb shirts and hats and all the good stuff. It's going to be from 11 to 2 at Trussville Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware in Trussville, 11 to 2 Saturday. And again, we'll have folks there that can help with weather radios. If you need us to check your weather radio, we'll be glad to do that. If you need to buy one, you can buy one on the spot. We'll program it on the spot. How's that for a deal? So again, Saturday, Ace Hardware, Trussville, 11 until 2. Hope to see many of you then. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.